Hey, yo. Welcome to the live stream. Uh, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm going to go through chat here in a second. Let me get my glasses on. Um, Good evening. Woo. That's better. Actually, I probably should put my... I don't think I have my red ones over here. All right. Well, these need cleaned. Hold on a second. Hey, Cuddly. Hey, Bids Over Acres and Lori Carp. And Kathy Florida Girl. Heather Hopper. Give me just a second. Let me put my glasses on. Let's see if I got them clean enough. Oh, yeah. That's a lot better. Let me get back up to the top of chat because I saw some other people here. Jesus is Lord is here. So is Kathy Williams and Tamara, Heartland HQ with Deacon Tank. Kathy Williams, Peaceful Daz is here. Nancy Gibson, pray you are staying nice and warm. Please be careful when you have to go outside. Well, thank you. Yes, I'm actually staying pretty decent, warm. It's staying, 52 to 60 in here. First thing in the morning, it's like 40 something, because I can't seem to wake up in the middle of the night to stoke the wood fire. So I do it in the mornings. Get it started again and then get it warmed in here. Let's see. Brenda Stevens is here from Ohio. And Karen Worth, greetings from Wisconsin. Chilly, and I just knocked something over. Minus temps the next couple of days. Ooh, brr. Goodness gracious. There's Paul Honeyman from across the pond. And Ann Parton, Marisa Fonte, out and about with M&D is here. And of course, there's Cuddly Texan, Heather Hopper, and Barbara Hopkins. Liam is here. So is Kathy Florida Girl and Nana Fudge. And Sam from Juneau Acres Homestead is here. Rose Chastain. And I'm going to get down here to the bottom, y'all. Janice Woolham is here. Thank you, Kathy. And Shelly B. Stacy Ingart. And my second act, there's Stephen. Bev Wilkerson. Cindy Lou finally made a live, she says. Awesome. We're glad to have you here. Kathy says, rainy in Tallahassee today. Hey, Trina Rock and Reverend Joe Jacobson from Eastern Iowa. Fancy having to tell someone to get her live going because she's having too much fun in another live. Yeah, I kind of lost track of time. I was doing chores, so I was listening during Our Mountain Times live, and I was listening and bringing in firewood. So as soon as I finished firewood, I jumped on the chat real quick, and it was almost time for my live already, and I wasn't paying attention to the time. So I'm sorry, I'm a couple minutes late, y'all. Y'all keep track of the time for me so that I can end on time, because we don't want to miss the upcoming live streams tonight with excuse me, 3 Mississippi, Drifting Dreamers 5, MT Homestead, Vineyard Farmhouse, and Peter at Old Man King Homestead. Hey, Nadine McNeil, how are you tonight? And Nona is here. Hey, girl. Sam wants to know, how are the babies doing? Ours didn't want to go out in the snow today. It is so bitter cold, but they're doing okay. I got the bright idea that I was going to feed them dry food so as not to cause an ice problem with mixing the food with water. Lo and behold, they did not want dry food. So I ended up having to mix with water to make kind of the mash for them. And then they gobbled it up. They are drinking their water just fine. I added a little bit of molasses to their water, and they loved it. So they are drinking and eating and do not like the cold. Hey, Charlene. Large print for easy reading. Thank you, Reverend Joe Jacobson. T-Swirl made it to a live. Had to leave Jen and Wiley to come say, hey, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for coming over. Hey, Lori Pierce. Glad to be here with you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? You look good and happy. I'm feeling okay. You know, normal everyday, you know, things for me. But other than that, I'm feeling fine. Not sick. The cold hasn't bothered me too awful much. I mean, it's daggone cold out there. Wind chill was below 0 this morning, and so yeah, it was pretty daggone cold. But that doesn't stop the homestead from functioning. So, um, sorry, did not get a whole lot of sleep last night. Um, I did get up at 3 o'clock and stoke the fire, but then I didn't get up again until what was it, almost 9. So it had almost gone out. I still had some colds, but it had almost gone out. Having to get up in the middle of the night to do the fire is on an older person is hard. It's rough if I even wake up to do it. But when I do, then I get really tired. But doing pretty good. Stacy Engert says Southwest of Iowa is under severe cold warnings. It feels like -14 to -20. Brr, that's even colder than here. Yes, we're under the warnings also. I think we're supposed to get like -10. Tonight is supposed to be the worst, tonight and tomorrow. So we'll kind of see what happens. And go from there. But I mean, like I said, chores still have to be done. Animals still have to be fed. Animals still have to have their water changed out many times a day because it freezes up. And that's why I use the rubber bowls during the wintertime for their water. Now with the pigs, I'm going to make a water barrel with the pig nipples on it for them once it warms up. But not until then, because that would just freeze. Hey, C. Clifton, how are you doing tonight? And let's see. Sam says, LOL, turkeys. I know. They were not having the dry food at all. They didn't eat it. I put it out there and I waited, about an hour or so, and they shuffled through it, but they knocked most of it out of their bowls and was like, nah, nope. No, thank you. Give me my water in my food. They wanted the mash. Sam says, I gave their daddy some molasses water this morning too. Yeah, I gave them just a little bit of molasses, just enough to tint it. And they drank that just fine. And I also used that water to mix with their food. So they did good. They did really good. I'm tired of winter, says Four Winds Farmstead. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, right after winter comes spring, which is storm season. So I don't mind the cold and the snow, but this frigid stuff, yeah, it can go. The frigid stuff can, go. It's a little too much, a little too cold. We got about I don't know how much freezing rain, maybe 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch of freezing rain. Because we had freezing rain from like 9 o'clock in the morning yesterday until, I don't know, off and on all day long, pretty much. And then we got like 1 inch of sleet on top of that. And then last night we got about 1 inch or so of snow on top of that. So yeah, it's we got a little bit of everything here. We even got thunder sleet here. It was interesting. Sorry, y'all. My group chat's going off. Evidently, my friends don't remember that I go live at 5 o'clock on Wednesdays. They're just having a conversation. Hey, Bonnie Haley, how are you doing? How are the piggies? Kathy asked. They're doing great. Remember to hit that thumbs up. That's right. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Hey, Joseph, how are you doing tonight? We have nowhere to get coal anymore. That's how Dad kept our house warm back in the day. It's so warm. Yeah. Fire goes out, keep lots of birch bark, get roaring again. Paul, I don't have any birch here. Not that I know of. Stacy says, we use heated water bowls and water tank heaters. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't have electricity out there yet. One day. Hey, Ace. How you doing in this cold? I know, it's daggone cold. It sure is. We might be getting above freezing by Sunday. Yes, Joe Jacobson. That's good. We're supposed to be, I think, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be on our way to warming up Saturday, Sunday. And then I think like Tuesday it's supposed to be in the mid 60s. So yeah, it's supposed, hopefully we're done with winter after this. That would be really nice. But then again, like I said, after winter comes storm season. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have a quiet storm season this year. Hey, Patty, from Southern Blessed Homestead. How are you doing tonight? Listening and eating supper, says Kathy. There you go. Last night I had hamburgers for supper. And I'm probably going to have hamburgers again tonight for supper. Because I've got some more hamburger meat. Just hamburger with cheddar cheese on it. And some Simply Heinz ketchup that doesn't have the sugar in it. The tomatoes don't seem to bother me much as far as the inflammation and stuff. I could probably be losing faster without the tomatoes, but I'm not giving my ketchup up. So there's that. I am happy to report. I'll go ahead and spill those beans. I wasn't really going to, but I'll go ahead. I am really close to hitting my first goal. My first goal is, my first goal is 25 pounds. And I have lost almost 23. I'm like an ounce from 23. So, it's going good. Like I said, if I give up the ketchup, I could probably get it going faster. But I'm not giving my ketchup up. We'll take the slow route. All right. Joe, Reverend Duda says, I'm currently a city person, not on a farm, ranch, or homestead, no garden or livestock. Hey, Brenda Stevens, with spring comes the fleas, wood ticks, ants, and skeeters. Whoa. Whoa. That scared me. Whew. Y'all. Give me just a second. I have a give me just a second, y'all. Sorry. I don't do well with startle reflex. So just give me just a second. Okay. Okay. I have I put a tarp up over the door and over the stairway, the steps. And to keep the ice off of the steps and the cold wind off the door. And evidently one of my cats just decided to jump underneath the tarp and hit the door. Wow. I'm sorry. My body does not do well with startles. My muscles don't like startles. So it'll take me just a minute to recover from that. Okay. Let me see if I can scroll with my other hand. I like how clean the air is when super cold. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Bonnie. Birch Park is typically coastal and northern, as Moss 72 says. Yeah. Oh, Karen, yeah, biopsy tomorrow. Awesome. I'm sending you prayers. I'm definitely sending you prayers. Um, I'm glad you're getting that done, and definitely prayers that it goes well and you get good news. I agree. These fringed temperatures are sometimes something else. You be careful going out there with ice. Yeah, I wear my boots with tread, and um I've got my overalls, so so that keeps me warm. Hey, Norma Jean. Glad pigs are settled in. Sorry, y'all. Just give me just a minute. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes for my body to settle down. Arizona, awesome. Hey, Flint. I'm sorry. I'm behind in chat now because, yeah, I spilled beans coffee. Oh wow, I'm back. When I was talking about my weight. Okay, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna drop down to the bottom of chat here. Sorry, y'all. Kathy's having abdominal scans. Well, prayers for you too, Kathy. Thank you, Mary. If you need a break, no, I'm all right, Shane. It my muscles don't work right after I get startled, so I'm fine. It's just the muscles are not cooperating at the moment, so it makes it harder to talk. It and me get a drink of water. Okay. It's settling. It's settling down. I'm all right, y'all. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. It it's normal for me. It's normal for me. It's something I deal with every day. It's all right. Not a big deal. Just take me a minute to get the muscles to the side to start working again. Right. And they're getting better. Hey, there's Sid. Hey. Okay. Let me jump back down. Understand if you need to cut this short. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. I swear, I'm good. It's coming back. The muscles just do their own thing. So, no, not the fleas. I was gonna say it was the wasps. The wasps. Because that's the worst thing about spring. All right, see, I'm good. I can move my hand again. See, I'm good. Judy, the cats. I've got a tarp. You see my green on the door? I got a tarp up there, and I guess the cats got up under it and hit the door. So, um, it it startled me, and my body doesn't do well with startles. So, all is okay, Brenda. All is okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that that happened on camera. That's the good thing about YouTube is I can edit out when those things happen. On videos, but you can't edit it out on a live stream. And the muscles are relaxing now, and yeah, we're good. We're all good, all good. Okay, what were we What were we talking about? I know I don't have to apologize, but you know I feel bad. I feel bad that y'all had to witness that. I'm good. Oh, thank you, Kathy Palmer. $50 super chat. Congratulations on the weight loss. Thank you so much. Man, I'm definitely so excited to hit my first goal. And this is embarrassing as a woman to say it, but I was over 200 pounds. I mean, y'all knew that by looking at me. Okay, now I'm listening for the cats now, so it ain't gonna catch me off guard again. And I'm fixing to go under 200 pounds for the first time in, oh, I can't even tell you how many years. It's been a few. I was super skinny growing up, but I had a lot of things go on in my life, and I gained a lot of weight, and then just eating really, really bad too. Didn't help. So I've been over 200 for a long time. And I'm fixing to dip down underneath that. So that's awesome. Oh, Joseph, a belated Valentine's gift. Shame on me for forgetting. Aw, thank you, Joseph. You're so sweet. And Kathy, you are so sweet too. I sure appreciate those. Thank you so much. Hey, Greg and Gina, how are you? Can't tag watching from my truck on the road on my phone. Okay, I hope you're not the one driving. Oh, there's Rachel. Back to good. Anna Boar, I'm over 3, so you're doing great. So thank you, Anna Boar. No apologies needed. We care for you. I know you do. And I thank you all. I thank you all. I thought it was a cougar or a bear, says Nadine. No, it's just the cats. My body just doesn't react very well to startles. Startles, yeah, really, really bother me. Hey, Nina Kiro. And everybody's saying hey, hey, hey to each other. Thank you, M&D. Thank you, Sam. Oh, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. Not a good condition to have with cats around. They love startling people. They do, Cuddly. I do pretty good. I have extremely high sense of awareness because I live with this. So not much catches me off guard anymore. Used to be really bad. Even worse. But you know, my other senses have kind of taken over, and I really do have a very high tolerance for, or not tolerance, but my other senses kick in and help a lot with that. But it can be scary, y'all. But you know, I do what I'm supposed to do. I take my meds. I, you know, do the best I can. And my biggest thing is I'm very, 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 very stubborn person. If you didn't know that already. And I am bound and determined to live the life that I want to live. And do the things that I want to do, you know, within reason. I know my limits and I reach them quite often, but I push myself all the way to my limits sometimes because I don't want to miss out on life. I want to be able to do the things that I used to be able to do. And it's not my age, it's my illness. So I just push myself, and sometimes I push myself a little too far, and I gotta wait and relax and rest and stuff. And that's why I disappear for a week or two sometimes. That's why sometimes you get 2 videos a week, and sometimes you get 1. Sometimes you don't get 1. I do my best, but it's daily issues. So yeah, it is just whatever. Hey, Gypsy Trails, how are you doing tonight? Are you still traveling? Are you here? Are you coming here soon? Let me get back down into the chat a little bit. I missed a bunch. And if you don't know, Gypsy Trails is Randall. Ruth Corey says, what's the plywood behind you for? The plywood is actually good. You caught something new. I brought that in from the car. The plywood will be my kitchen cabinets eventually. That's what I'm gonna build my kitchen cabinets out of. It's 3/4 inch sanded ply. I got that the last time I was at Lowe's. Thank you very much to the person who sent me that $50 Lowe's gift card because it helped buy that. Thank you, Ace. Kathy says, I was 237. Now I am 217. My goal is below 2, then 170. Awesome, Kathy. That's awesome. I don't know what my goal is yet. My goal is more of how I feel and my clothes. I want to be back into a 12. I don't care what weight I am. Oh, we got another super chat. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? South Florida. Hey, Jerry and Mimi and Sky the Chihuahua. Karen Worth, $49.99 super chat. Love you, Mama V. Use this for yourself and get a great eat. Thank you very much, Karen. I will actually, when it warms up and the roads get better, I'll probably take myself over to the barbecue place because, man, they've got the best barbecue. It'll be really hard to not have the big baked potato full of butter, but I can do it because that barbecue is amazing. There's the other super chats. We got Joseph Compton. Oh, it won't let me show those because they've already passed. I'm sorry. I would have showed those on the screen, but yeah, my mind didn't go there. All right, y'all. Let me get back to the bottom of chat. Same size. My goal is a 12. Awesome. That's a hard thing to deal with, health and doing it alone. It is, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Not complaining, but thank you, Judy Herman. I think I'll be on my way in about 3 weeks. Awesome. Need to come and visit this time, Rando. So I honestly thought about, because my symptoms are so erratic, I honestly thought about putting a tiny house on the property and hiring someone just to be here. I mean, hiring as in, you know, not charging them rent and then they help out around here. But I don't know. I'm a loner. I kind of like being out here. I kind of like, you know, majority of the time being on my own. But I don't know. We'll see in time. Time will tell. Hey, Lady Slipper. Y'all got snow again. Yes, we did. We got about an inch of snow. We got about an inch of sleet, and about a quarter inch or so of freezing rain. We got it all. We just got the whole shebang this time. I am Flint. I am. I'm taking a mental note to remember not to scare Mama V if I ever get across the pond to meet up. There you go. There you go. The people that are close to me, the people that I'm around a lot, I already know not to startle me, not to walk up behind me and touch me. Because, yeah, it does not do a body good for me. I've noticed your weight shifting for a while now, says Anna Bohr. Doing work that builds muscle, so muscle weight is different than overweight weight. Always proud of your confidence. Well, thank you. Yes, I do realize that because I am doing things that puts on muscle. So even though I'm losing, and that's why I said I'm kind of going with how I feel, how my clothes fit, which I've already dropped a size and a half at least in jeans. I've went down one size, and those are super loose. But the next size isn't. I can get them on, but they're not comfortable to wear. I mean, I like my clothes loose because of what I do here on the homestead, and just because way my body is. I like my clothes looser. They're not always loose because I was not about to go up to another size, so I wore them tight. But I prefer when I go down to the next size, to wait till they fit right, not stuff myself into them. Besides that, stuffing myself into them doesn't look good anyway. So I've lost a pant size and about another half a pant size. And on my belt, I've went down 3 holes on my belt. And my shirts are super, super loose. This actually is a size smaller than I usually wear. I have 2 of these orange sweatshirts. I have one that is a double X and this one which is an XL. And this one fits now and fits comfortably and is actually kind of getting loose. So very happy about that. Hey, Mike. Washita Mountain Living. I like my jeans so tight you can read the date on a quarter in my back pocket. Funny. Hey, Scribbles. Cold does make it worse. You're right, Scribbles. It does make mine worse too. Is this the Man Thong? No, it's not the Man Thong channel. This ain't the Man Anything channel. I like my home to be my sanctuary. Yeah. Hey, Quilting Mama. I have fibro, says Jerry Mimi. And I suffer in pain all the time. I hear you. My sister has fibro too, and it sucks. It's really no fun at all. Neil is here cooking, etc., and having internet issues, so I can't chat. Well, hi, Neil. Thank you for being here. Anna Bohr says, tonight is Family Night, right? It sure is. After me is 3 Mississippi, and then Drifting Dreamers 5. After that is MT Homestead, then the Vineyard Farmhouse, and wrapping the night up with Old Man King Homestead. So it is Family Night. And before me, actually, is Our Mountain Home, Jen and Wiley. If you have space out by the road, it would be a blessing for someone else. It would be. It would be. And I'm contemplating it. I've not ruled it out. I don't know. I have been alone for a long time, so it would be really difficult. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult like if I was in a relationship with somebody. That wouldn't be difficult. But to bring somebody else onto the homestead and, to share the land and share the responsibilities and stuff, and the everything. I don't know. I don't know. I have to really think about that. Hey, Shannon Smith from Virginia. Brenda says, tiny house and friend to help is a great plan. There too are a loner. This is true. Have that potato and season it with Mrs. Dash or lemon pepper. I can't have that potato, Kathy. I'm on carnivore. Kind of ketovore, but mostly carnivore. I can't have potatoes. And that's a choice that I made for myself. And I'm not about to backslide on what I've done. I already had my cheat day. I allow myself a cheat day every month, one a month. And I had my cheat day for Super Bowl Sunday. I had a piece of pizza. I had 4 cookies. And I had about, what, I think it was 5 onion rings. Little onion rings, but still onion rings. And I had a Coke Zero. So that was my cheat day for the month. No more cheating this month. So, yeah. I haven't been at 12 for years, at least 5 years. I'm excited to see your place, Mama B. Finally, about 3 weeks or so. Cool, Randall. Oh, somebody said, are you? And then it jumped. Scribbles has fibromyalgia. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's no fun. That is definitely hard to live with too. Hey, Denise. Mike says, never cheats. I know. Everybody does it differently. But I hit stalls and plateaus, and when I hit a long plateau, long for me, like if I go a whole week without losing anything, I'm going to have a cheat day. And when I have that cheat day and then go straight back on to, and the cheat day doesn't mean that I'm eating stupid, like a whole bunch of stuff. A giant amount of really bad stuff. I'm not sitting there eating a whole box of Swiss rolls and a gallon of ice cream. You know, I had something that I wasn't allowed to have and maybe a snack. So after that, if I go straight back onto my carnivore, and I did that the last time I tried this way of eating, and it worked for me. One, it satisfies my craving. It lets me know how much I really didn't need that stuff or want that stuff in the first place because it made me sick, you know, upset my stomach, and it made me feel terrible. The aspartame really makes me feel terrible. And so does sugar. So my body kicks back into overdrive and says, okay, now. Dog Catch says, Super Bowl Sunday. There you go. Rachel has fibromyalgia too. Anything repetitive is a challenge. I hear you. Taters are bad. So is corn. Yep, I don't eat corn anymore either. I love corn, but I don't get to have it anymore. And so is baked potatoes or potatoes in general. Can't have that. Hey, Melva and Donnie. How are you doing tonight? I don't like to be pulled. Invest in cleats, Helen Moon says. Fibro is one of my health issues, says Judy Harmon. Yeah, fibro is really prevalent nowadays. And I think, I don't know, it could be linked to the stuff in our foods. I don't know. I really don't. But I know that when I cut sugar out, I felt a lot better. Of course, I don't have fibro. But even with my health issues, I felt better. Now, it's not going to cure my health issues because they're not curable. And they're definitely not curable by the way I eat. But with other things that make me feel bad, the sugar and it does affect my mood and my everything. So very happy about being able to, get rid of some of that kind of stuff. Shannon says she wears shirts in a size bigger so that the sleeves are longer. Yeah. course you can do it. This is Melody. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Scribbles. I got a people tomorrow. Dang it. Yeah, no. I know, like, you got a people. I love people, but in person, it's harder for me. Now, my group, my community, perfect, wonderful. But out and about, I don't do well in crowds. Telling all to invest in some cleats. Some don't even know what they are. Hey, Louise C. Louis C. Or Louise. I'm sorry, Louise C. Asking if Mike's got the rest of the weeds done yet. The dog catcher on a potato farm, duh. It paid all the bills and for the cattle. There you go. Well, you got to do what you got to do, right? 3 Mississippi. Sid says eating healthy can't make it any worse, at least. That's true. This is true. And I do feel better. I feel mentally clearer. And I do feel better eating better. And I feel a lot better going down in size. And it got really hard to look at myself when I edit videos and watch the videos that I edited because I was really embarrassed about the way I looked. I still am, but it's getting better. It is getting better. And hopefully, it'll just keep getting better. I don't want to be a pest to others. I guess I don't get it. Invest in cleats. Maybe, but we don't want to infest anything because we don't want to be a pest to others. I don't get it. I guess I must have missed that. Must have went way over my head. Hey, there's Jamie O'Rourke's Littlefield. I see you. I see you too. I was raised that potato is the superfood, says Dogcatcher. Yeah, I was too. I loved my potatoes. But at this point, and potatoes is one thing I do look forward to adding back in moderation. But that's going to be a long ways down the road. That's going to be after I hit my goal and keep it for a while. Not do anything like that anytime soon. Wow, a gallon of ice cream sounds like the perfect cheat. It does, but it would really knock me off track, and I like the track that I'm on. Anona is planning on making a road trip this summer. Make a special stop just for you. Oh, that'd be wonderful, Anona. That would be wonderful. Yep, keep me in mind. Joyce is 72 years young. Was diagnosed with fibro since the age of 47. Cold weather is the most severe pain I have. Got to have heat. Yeah. The cold is terrible. It makes things a lot worse. I'm ready for a big old ribeye with cowboy butter, says Rose Littlefield. There you go. I had me some butter burgers last night, and I think I'm going to have me another butter burger tonight because still sounds good. And I'm trying my best to stay away from tomato sauce. I made chili, but I used tomato sauce because I really love chili, and it just ain't the same without the tomato sauce. And it didn't knock me out of ketosis, but it didn't help. I didn't lose as much that week after having eaten that chili for a couple of days. I still lost, but I didn't lose as much. So I kind of cut back on the additions of like the tomatoes. I had cardboard and paper shavings for dinner tonight. I believe it, Mike. I believe it. And I agree, Scribbles. The cheat day boosts your metabolism. It ramps it up. It does, Lynn. It does with some people. Some people it does not. Some people it like sends them in a spiral. But some people it does. And with me, it does ramp up my metabolism. I like a frail bird. Karen says she lost weight by cutting out potatoes, bread, and pasta. Now I'm losing because of growth on my thyroid. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, it just dropped it to the bottom of chat. There was something I gotta move my feet here, yo. Was gonna read, but a burger buttered bun. No buttered bun, but yes, a burger with butter in it. It's really good. I melt some butter, I put it in the burger, mix it all up, and then I cook it in butter. It's really good. Hey, Anne-Marie, popping in to say hello and give a like. Thank you very much. Ham and crushed pineapple sauce with taters. Sounds good. Thank you, Nadine. You're beautiful enough just as you are. I know, but I gotta feel better about myself. And this is the way I choose to do it. Let's see. I'd rather have a 1-inch sirloin with a red wine and mushroom sauce. Well, yeah, that sounds good. I can't have the wine, but I've actually made some steaks. I got some sirloins a couple weeks ago, and I did have some steaks. I'm not a great cook, y'all. I'm an amazing baker. I can bake. I can make the most gorgeous cakes. Wedding cakes. I mean, I can do it. But I'm not a good cook. So I made that steak and it was so dry and awful. I didn't do a good job making that steak and it tasted terrible. Now, give me a steak at Texas Roadhouse or something, yeah. But I'd be too tempted by the rolls and the baked potatoes there to be able to go there. Ellen asked what a butter burger was. Yeah, I just put butter in my burger meat and then I cook it in butter. And it's just amazing. It is. I used crushed miters in my chili now. Hasn't hurt me. That's good. That's good. I don't think it really hurt me either. I think it's just, it slowed me down a little bit. Homemade butter burger or Culver's butter burger. Homemade. I've never had Culver's. We don't have one around here. I don't think I've ever been around a Culver's. God made our bodies to work one way. All the junk is poison. That's right. And I have been clean with junk except for those cookies I ate at your house. Since January 7th is when I started. So cleats is footwear for traction. Yeah, I get cleats is footwear for traction, but I whatever was being talked about just went completely over my head about the cleats. So cleats you put over your boots. They're metal. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Ellen. They're little. I know what you're talking about. They're like spikes for your boots. That's a good idea. Actually, I haven't had a problem with it though. The traction is pretty good on these Hi-C boots that I'm wearing. I'm wearing the camouflage Hi-C boots, and ooh, that's another thing, y'all. I was shocked by the fact that my calves on my legs have gotten smaller. My boots fit now. My boots fit so much. I'm going to move y'all back a little bit here because it's hurting my neck. My boots fit. I can get them up over my huge calves because they're not quite as huge as they used to be. So yeah. Hey, K62. Melody, 12 months. Yay, you've been a year. Thank you very much. You look great, Mama V. Rocky Road ice cream didn't do. No ice cream. Ooh, but I do have a recipe that I made. I made it for Tim's retirement party. And it is a chocolate mousse, which I froze and made an ice cream out of. Covered it in no sugar whipped cream. Everybody ate that and thought it was delicious. And it has monk fruit sweetener in it instead of sugar. That was the best dessert. So I got me, the last time I went to Walmart, I haven't used them yet. Last time I went to Walmart, I got me these little popsicle molds. So I'm going to make me some fudgesicles out of that recipe. And then I will have a snack that is not cheating, but that feels like I have dessert. Not something I'm going to have every day, but it's something that will be absolutely delicious. And all it is heavy whipping cream and some monk fruit sweetener that I made powdered sugar with a, oh, what is it called? Oh, I can't remember the name of the thing. It's a immersion blender. That's what it is. With an immersion blender, I made powdered sugar out of the monk fruit sweetener and or powdered sweetener out of the monk fruit sweetener and some cocoa, some regular cocoa, and some, I think that was it. A little dash of vanilla. And then covering it with, it was so good, y'all. It was so good. Halves. C-A halves. Okay, I don't know. I missed something. Hey, Judy Jules and the Big Italian. How are y'all doing tonight? Bob, oh, is it about time? Is it about time? Hey, Stan, man. All right, y'all. I guess it is about time. Daggone it. Sorry I took up so much time with my little episode. I apologize again. Chocolate breaks me out now. I never eat it. And oh, darn. All right, yo, are we? I don't know what time it is, but I know. Have you tried chia seed pudding? I have not. Chia seed. I have not. Oh, 7 minutes says. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Mississippi. My eye is itching like crazy now. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm always saying sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Enough of that. Okay. Thank you so much. Sleep well, Emery. Hey, Betty Bauman. Thought the ice rolled off the metal roof. I jumped too. Yeah, that. Ooh. See, I was prepared when that ice fell off the metal roof before. When we had that big snowstorm and that ice come sliding off there, I was watching it because I knew it was going to be a problem for me if I wasn't. So if I'm aware, if I'm hyper aware like normal, then, you know, it doesn't bother me so much. But when it catches me off guard, ooh, it's no fun. 5-minute warning, says Paul. Awesome. Thank you. It's really good and easy to make. Very healthy too. Awesome. I will have to look into that, Sid. Thank you very much. All this dessert talk, shaking my head. Hey, girl's got to have her dessert, even if it's, you know, I have to adjust it and make it where I can eat it. My hair is just awful tonight. It is just, yeah. Okay. Is what it is. Deb in BC says, I've never heard of monk fruit. It's monk fruit, MONK FRUIT, monk fruit. But I'm going to try it. I'm diabetic. Thank you. You're welcome. It's to me the best substitute sweetener. It doesn't give me issues like aspartame does. It doesn't taste bad like Swerve and some of the other ones do. It tastes like sugar, and it's 1-to-1 ratio. So substituting is easy. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm gonna have to get going. It is the end of my time. She's channeling her Canadian alter ego. No, not mock fruit, Joe Jacobson. It's monk fruit, MONK. And I do use the pork rinds. I have those. Monk fruit is the best I found. Awesome. All right, y'all. I gotta get going. Hey, Tony. All right, y'all. I gotta get going. I need to shut this down, and I need to make my supper and rest. I need to rest. But I need to make my supper, and it's family night, so make sure. make sure you go over and see 3 Mississippi next, and then DD5, Drifting Dreamers 5, and then MT Homestead, and continue your night with Vineyard Farmhouse and Old Man King Homestead. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. We'll have another video soon, and love y'all. God bless. Have a great weekend. Bye.